Our adventurers made it to Celadar and helped the locals search for a problem on a nearby island. There, they found a Cadaver Collector and a portal from Avernus. Will our adventurers defeat Zariel and the Devil Army, make it to the Blood Rift, or end up on a 7-hour tour? Only time will tell. Let me start off with an opening scene. Bell, Archduke of Avernus, towering in stature, cloaked in a regal obsidian armor adorned with intricate designs. His gauntlet hands bear the marks of countless battles. His blood-red cape blazes with magical aura, a striking contrast against the darkness of his armor. He walks with a purposeful stride and enters the darkened chamber where a pentagon-shaped table has 8 hooded figures around the table. We are all gathered here under the command of the Serpent. He has given each of you tasks that the others are not privy to. Before each of you is a scroll that only you can read. Take great heed to fulfill those tasks, or there will be consequences. The hooded figures reach out and grab the scrolls and read them. As soon as they're done, each scroll bursts into flames and turns to ash. Beneath his hood, Dagos smiles and says to himself, "Time to play." And that's where we'll end the opening scene. And we'll start with Shelton. Shelton, the last thing you remember was entering the Outlands and the Salt Flats. And you saw a battle occur, right? I believe
so. We saw like some dust in the distance. We didn't actually see it. We were camping out, finishing some tinkering, and then we just crossed a ridge, and then we ended there.
Yeah.
I recall.
So the dust was out in the horizon and soon began to engulf everything around you, and you became disoriented. And when you came to, you were by yourself in the desert alone. You can roll me a 1D. Actually, you can roll me a nature check just to see if you have a feel of your surroundings. So
oh my god, I'm 17.
So you can tell a general direction where you were heading by the sun and where it's cresting and the moon. And by using those two, you can kind of guess which direction towards the River Matt you were heading in before you got disoriented. So roll me a d6, and this will tell me hours. Oh, nice. Beautiful. So
should we say chart me the quickest course to the river?
Yep. And as you are walking, it's getting kind of dark. You're getting parched, and in an hour you see there seems to be firelight up ahead, and it's very dark and it's very wide open desert. What do you want to do?
Firelight? I'd like to stealth over there. Originally it would be the normal move, but I'm a little loud for that. I guess I'll try to scout it out from a distance.
Okay.
Try not to be too loud about it, just to get like a little observation.
Right. So do you want to you want to be stealth, moving forward quietly?
Yeah, I guess I do kind of. Would Shelton do that? Yeah, he would try to. He's not an idiot. So yeah, he would try to be stealthy in the situation.
Go ahead and roll me a stealth, please.
So it's lower, so 16.
Ooh, nice. Okay, so 16, you're feeling pretty good about yourself. And how close do you want to get to this fire?
Just enough so I can sort of observe what's going on.
Okay, give me a perception.
At the side of it to see some sort of
Yeah, give me a perception.
With how stealthy and good of a there, do I get advantage?
No advantage. No advantage. It's dark. This is so they can't see you.
It's supposed to be +1. So 16.
16, not too bad. Okay, so what you see is a halfling woman. She is got a stick that has a snake on it. It looks to be skewered, and she's roasting it over the fire. There are some armor to the side of her backpack full of stuff. There is a pretty big longsword. Actually, it's a short sword, but longsword to her. And she is just...
a long short sword.
Yeah. just cooking in the fire.
Hail and well met, traveler!
Come, join my fire. I have heard you from a distance. I have set up some wards that you promptly set off, so please, have a seat.
Ah, so that was the screaming I heard earlier. I see you're cooking a fine dish of... Can I recognize the snake?
Nature. You mean nature?
Yeah, here we are.
Yeah, it's a rattlesnake of some type.
Ah,
Really
Western Diamondback. Quite a dangerous creature, poisonous bite, but could be tender.
Well,
Haven't had it myself.
If you remove the head and keep the venom, you can 2 birds with 1 stone. Please, sit. What is your name?
I'm Shelton Trooper, Esquire, businessman and inventor, playboy, philanthropist.
She gives a hearty laugh. Sepharina Stoutshield at your service. Please, have a seat. What brings you alone in the Outlands?
I was looking for cute halfling women.
She laughs. I'm actually gonna, why don't you roll me a charisma check?
Just charisma?
Yeah, charisma.
Oh no. 10?
Oh, I got a 2. Okay, so you're winning her over. She laughs. She goes, it's been quite the sight to see some people around. It's been a while since I've seen anybody. I'm on my way to Excelsior. Are you headed there to help out in the war?
Yes, I'm also traveling to Excelsior, and some kind of companionship is always nicer, especially with a desert flower as lovely as you.
She says, I wish I could have some extra food for you. I wasn't expecting guests.
Well, do I notice any, snakes in the I don't know.
No, but
just
as you're
gonna
looking
show off
around,
here.
if you're looking around, as you're looking around, she's pretty strong and well muscled. She has chestnut brown hair. It's tied back in a braid, but a few strands kind of have escaped and framing her face. Her eyes are green, and she's very fair with lightly freckled skin. You could tell by her armor that she has full plate armor on. Or not beside her, off, but...
Let's see. I would have some, rations in my... Yeah, a couple rations in my inventory here.
Well, she digs
Well,
through, and she says, I do have a ration or 2 left over. I'm always willing to share for a stranger. Do you need
No
one?
need! I have brought my own, but I thank you nonetheless. Here, if you add some of that here, we can probably spice this into a decent meal and cook it all together.
Were you a chef? Are you a paladin as well? What armor is this?
Oh, it's a custom design here. I call it the Mark III. It is, it required 3 marks in order to make this. It's a series of interconnected soul gem tech infused with mechanical overlays that works together with the circuit board there, as well as several series of rooms in order to function as a autonomous battle, or not autonomous, but a powered battle suit.
Yeah, very interesting. I hope we could take a licking. Looks very expensive.
It is. Oh god, it is. But it is quite durable, and I pound on the chest tink tink, and quite strong as well. I've put quite a few hours into this bad boy here, and let me tell you, it can do some damage.
She ruffles her a full plate, and she's got some finely crafted chainmail. She also has a cloak and a tabard with the symbols of roll me a religion.
23.
Oh, nice. Okay, so it is what is it? Cyrololi, right?
Cyrololi.
Cyrololi. Yeah. Thank you.
Gotta say it fast.
Cyrololi.
Cyrololi.
A Harlem deity.
Yeah, so she's you see that on her on the armor that she's not wearing. She also has this shield that is made out of wood. It's been scarred, but looks pretty durable, and it's engraved with this open hearth as its symbol on it. And she also has this pendant around her neck that is a miniature hearth. With a very precious, semi-precious stone in the middle of there. And she got leather gloves and boots as well. That's her outfit. Where are you heading?
I'm headed to Excelsior. I appear to get separated from my business associates. We're in a mission that I can't divulge the full nature of.
I understand. We all have our missions. I am on my way to join my brethren in a fight against Avernus. You sure are on the way there too if you're heading to Excelsior.
Yes, we are on our way to fight Avernus. But
Okay.
Our group operates on a special routing and plan. I really can't say that. So, how's Cyrility?
She is the mother of home, community, and family.
I can call you mommy.
That is that is something
Christ.
interesting. This will be an interesting campsite. She looks around and she looks at her snake. She says, "Oh, hey, look, it's done." And she starts to.
What,
eat
you
it.
never been with a gnome before?
That's a gnome.
Well, I know that we're technically a little shorter than you halflings, but I promise it's not all of us that's we're not all short. You know what I'm saying?
She goes, well, she leans back and you can feel give me an arcana.
26.
Yeah, so she did a slight prayer and you feel protection weaves going around her and the campsite a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, probably smart. It is pretty dangerous out here.
She leans back a little bit on her backpack. She kicks her feet up on her helmet and she's eating this snake. Not really worried about you, but she sits back and she's like, well, I'm heading out in the morning towards Excelsior. Are you care to join me or are you still looking for your friends?
I mean, I'll meet him there probably. And plus, I'm looking at your shield here, and you can really use some improvements. I got a couple pieces of scrap metal. We can try to at least trim the edges here of it. I know, wood's nice because it can absorb some blows, and then when it takes a sword, they can harder for them to pull out from, and therefore you can use that for combat effectiveness. But overall, I think there's nice trimming along the edge will be durable.
She laughs.
And just from a design perspective,
She says, let me see what you can do with this. And she throws this shield in your direction. It kind of lands on the ground, twirls around a little bit, and then right by your feet.
because the pot, when a metal pot hits the floor,
Yeah.
it's long.
Yeah, exactly.
Long.
Yep.
Let me see what I got. And a section in my backpack opens up, and several tools come in there, little pieces of scrap. I'll just start working on it.
Go ahead and...
What was that? It was a
investigation.
22.
Okay. What are you doing to it right now?
I'm not doing anything crazy to it. I'm just sort of attaching a series of rivets and metal along the edge of the shield in order to make it a little more durable, as well as fixing some of the wood damage. And
as you try to cut into this, sparks are flying up, and this thing's not even making a dent into this. And she laughs. She says, "I've had broadswords, axes, I've had fireballs, I've had claw marks. I even came face to face with a Tarrasque one time, and this thing still stood up to it."
Yeah, but it could be better.
And she whistles, and this thing hops out of your hand and flies over to her and lands on her backpack. And she's like, "Yes, this was a gift from my lady."
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were like that. Ooh, that's on me. My bad.
She kicks her feet up. She's like, "I'm gonna get a couple of hours of shut eye here. I need
I'm
get a
gonna
nice long
sleep
rest."
over here. Yeah. It's Tuesday. Turn off romance mode.
And we're gonna go from there. Are you gonna get a long rest here? Or
Yeah,
short
sure.
rest? Okay, you get a long rest. We're gonna go to
what's the difference here? What is as far as just for do you?
You're
I
gonna
can just short rest.
roll me a D6 instead of a D4 for hours.
I'll roll D4. It'll be a short rest for me.
Give me a D4.
1.
Whoa! Nice.
Very lucky with these.
I know you are. Okay, we're gonna go.
I'm efficient. Shelton's an effective guy.
So we're gonna move back over Kurgan. Standing in front of you is a corpse collector. Let me describe what he looks like. He is this nightmarish amalgamation of bone and metal. He stands at an imposing height. Its skeletal form is draped in this dark armor and rusted plates. Its skeletal structure has these carved spikes and hooks, and this crimson glow surrounds him. A tattered blood red cloak drapes off his bony shoulders, and his skull is devoid of flesh. Its empty eye sockets emit this eerie glow. Its skeletal form has these chains, each link adorned with this grotesque trinkets that he has collected from his souls. He has these long clawed fingers and these skeletal wings that outstretch.
Master, what do you wish of me?
What do you want to do?
Oh god, I'm not the smart one. Fuck. Can I do like an insight check to see if he's asking us? As
Yeah,
in
go
we're
for
the
it.
master?
Go
okay,
right ahead.
sweet. +2. That's a total of 10.
Yeah, it's hard for you to make out what he means by that, who he means it to. There is also this portal behind you, and I'll explain it one more time to you what this portal looks like. It's this ominous swirling vortex of this seething scarlet flames. The outer rim crackles with infernal energy, creating this otherworldly display of crimson and orange hues. The air around it ripples with this intense heat, and and you feel this undeniable pull beckoning you towards it. And you can see the infernal landscape of Avernus behind it. This fiery river, these jagged cliffs, and a desolate wasteland. That's what you see just over his shoulder. What do you want to do?
I'm going to say, you shall let us pass.
And he looks at, let me see how he'll handle this. We shall give him a roll. All right, that's pretty good. I like that. So he says,
You cannot pass. You are not allowed to pass. This is a one-way portal. You said so myself, my master.
Yes, but there's another one-way portal on the other side that leads somewhere else. And that's where I need to go.
he turns and looks over his shoulder at the portal.
Then go.
Idiots.
Go if you need.
Okay, we
And
all...
he steps back, and you also give me a perception check as well.
Okay, it's +7. That's a 27.
27.
Not 20.
You see, as you walk by Charles and Jay, their eyes, you've seen it on Jay before where he goes in this trance. Well, now Charles has this trance-like state as well. Front of the cave, this way, that way, and Charles is walking towards the portal.
Can I just, like, carry Jay? So we all go towards the portal?
You can try. Go ahead. All right. So go ahead and roll. What is it? Your
That's an athletics. Natural 19 for a total of 28.
And he rolls. Oh, says 17. So you got him. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
I got
describe
him.
what happened.
He's walking away and me, like, I'm just kind of like a... Imagine like a kid at a zoo who's really excited to go around and look at the monkeys and stuff, but the whole other family is going towards to see like the rhinos and some shit. And I'm the mum who's like, no, get back here. And I just pick him up like under his armpits, and his like little legs are still moving as I'm walking him to the rest of the group.
Nice.
We go towards the portal.
Yeah. And Charles says something to the Cadaver Collector. Why don't you roll me another perception here? If you can hear what he says. And I'm looking for a 15, please.
Well, that's a total of 20.
Okay. He says, "This portal is compromised. Close it, and I will send word for a new one is in place."
So that's
And that's
what...
what he says to the Cadaver Collector.
Okay, well, I'm gonna, since I heard that, I'm gonna say, but only after we go through.
And the Cadaver Collector doesn't stop you. As you get closer to this portal and you're looking out, you see there's a giant keep. It's got these jagged towers. The keep spires jut out in these obsidian shards, casting these long shadows on the scorched ground. The walls are blackened stones. There's these deep cracks and scars in them. Around this castle is this lava moat that creates this fiery glow. There are around, right beside you, you see something move, not beside you, but closer to the portal on the other side. Something's moving.
So I guess one way or the other, we're gonna be having combat probably, whether it was the Cadaver Collector or whatever it was waiting on the other side. All right.
So what do you want to do?
God, are these other guys gonna fight, or is it just gonna be once we get there, just gonna sit there like babies, and I'm gonna have to be the only one fighting this thing?
You want an insight?
Yes.
Go ahead, give him an insight.
It's only an 11. God damn it.
Okay, yeah. So what you do know is when Jay's in these trances, he only is in defense mode if anything hits him. He's not proactive in attacking.
Okay. Well, knowing that, I'm gonna hope that means that I'm gonna have an alright, at least a chance to like live essentially.
Okay.
So
what
I'm
do you
like,
want to do?
well, shit, we gotta get through anyway. So, and I did tell this guy that we were going through. So I just push Arundel into it, and then I hop in myself while carrying.
Well, Arendel's not there. You
Jay.
have Charles and Jay.
Oh shit, that's Charles. I got confused between the pictures
no,
down here.
no problem.
Yeah, I take Charles with me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
As you push Charles, it's almost like you push him into a wall. He's not going through this portal. Then you hear somebody on the other side say, "You bloke! What are you doing? There's something at the portal, master. There's something's at the portal." You see what is a lemure? Lemure?
Lemure.
Yeah. He's this grotesque and misshapen mass of writhing molten flesh. He's amalgamation of tormented
I think about
souls
things from like Madagascar.
merged together in his
they're not fucking
nightmarish
monkeys.
fusion. No,
This
these
is
are
King Julian.
these are the lowest forms
No.
of devils. These guys.
And all of them are Mort. So they're all batshit fucking insane.
Good.
And he goes, "What are you doing? This portal is only one way. You know this. I am Grislock the Tormented. And what are you doing?"
Classic Grislock the Tormented.
Trying to get through. I got work, man. I'm late.
The master, he's there.
You know, classic
And
plan.
he points at Charles and he says, "What did your boss say? What does the boss say? Does he have a message for my boss? I can move up the rank. Finally, I can get out of this form. What did he say? What did he say?"
He said that once we get through, we have to close this portal. I don't know why, but that's what he said.
He can't get through this way. We don't set up these portals so they can come back this way. We set it up so we can send our armies ahead, not for them to come into Avernus. It's a one-way portal into Mount Celestia. This is what we do. We're going around their armies. You knew this. You're the master.
Look, well, the master isn't currently all there right now. All I knew was that this was a one-way portal. I thought it was this way. Clearly, I was wrong.
You were so wrong.
Yeah, I know.
We don't want
Okay,
them to
do you
send
know where
armies in here. I can...
Do you know where the closest portal is from the other way?
We don't send portals the other way. That's not good. That's not good. We want armies the other way. Oh, I tell you what. This is what we do. We're going to Well, as soon as you send a word, Master, we're gonna send our armies through. So please, when is the word? When does Vecna want us to come through?
Well, like I said, this guy, and I sort of shake Charles a little bit.
Yup.
He did say to close this portal. That big guy there has the same orders.
Okay, we close this one, but Dagon's not gonna be happy. He was expecting to be here tonight.
Yeah, I know all that, but listen, this guy here is my boss, and he gives me the words to say, and so I'm saying them.
Okay, give me a, we need a roll here. So give me a deception, please.
You're doing huge, man. You're doing great.
If I have the master with me, can I somehow get advantage on this?
No.
Where's
Well,
the
this guy
shot?
looks like an idiot.
He is an idiot, but...
On a scale of text to monkey, how smart is he?
That's a 14 that I got.
Okay, and this is his... 18. He's like, no. I cannot lose a form. I just became supervisor. Hey, pick up that chain. My master needs to be here. He's going to be here tonight. I'm going to move up to the ranks. I'm out of this lemur state. Now hurry. What other portal? I need one now. We can't close this one.
Why is it me who's the only one here? I'm the fucking idiot.
Hey, all your guys
Shelton
left you in the
needs you.
cave by yourself, man.
Oh, they didn't leave me. They're still here, but they're also not here.
Yeah, exactly.
It's even worse, I think. Fuck. As a tiefling, would I know about the animosity between demons and devils?
Yes, for sure.
So I can assume that demons and devils hate each other.
Yes, for sure.
So, what does this say? Plague Mort? Down here?
Yep.
Okay.
Should they have
If
Morty
I-
from Rick and Morty?
If I tell this guy here to open a portal at Plague Mort, would I make some sort of an insight check to be like, to know whether that's a good idea or not from my end? Because it is kind of close to the...
Roll me in intelligent. It would be more intelligence.
Okay, intelligence. Well, that's a +0. That's actually an 18.
Yeah.
not bad.
And they're always fighting to get to Plaguemore. You know, it wouldn't be an outrageous idea to say open one in Plaguemore.
Okay, alright, then I will say open one in Plague Mort. There's
okay.
rumors that the demons are trying to side with the guys that we're against only because we're against them, so we don't want all that support.
I will take this message back to Bell, and
Great.
we will find a new way. All right, thank you. And he hurries and runs off. Okay, let's go back to camp. Let's go
Start
with
again.
Arendelle.
Christ.
So again, as well as with Shelton, you were caught up in a sandstorm. You found yourself in this like tempest of swirling sand. And
So call it Darude.
yeah, this
Sandstorm.
suffocating haze. Why don't you roll me a 1d4 on being disoriented inside this sandstorm? Okay, 2 hours. So you are 2 hours lost in this sandstorm, and you look up ahead. It's dark, and you see a firelight. What do you want to do?
Okay, do I have control of my magic now?
Level 3 spells.
It's good to know.
Yeah.
I see a firelight, you said?
Yeah, it's like sort of like a campfire. It's towards the ground. It's off in the distance. It's pretty dark now.
Yeah, I'll head towards the firelight.
Do you want to be stealthy?
Yeah, I'll be stealthy.
All right, so 25. You're doing pretty good. Okay, so you're stealth up there, and as you see right away with your passive, you see... Shelton, what does he see?
Wait, so he's coming to the firelight where I'm at?
Yeah, you guys are together. She's
Okay.
kind of laying down, trying to get some rest.
You see a strange metallic bunk that you see like the shoulders are sort of like banded outwards, and then basically made a mechanical hammock that Shelton sort of just taking a brief snooze in, while sort of like flipping through like a almost hologram-esque series of diagrams. He's like, oh, this blueprint could be improved over here, or this could be done better this way, so on and so forth.
Are you like on your phone going to bed?
Essentially, yes.
It's awesome.
That's more or less what it is.
Okay. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'll continue to move up stealthily.
Okay.
And then I'll probably just say something like, I'll say it out loud. Probably as I move near him. I'll sneak up on him and say, I've got to stop finding you every single time I get lost.
Oh, Jesus Christ! As I flip and fall out of the hammock. Oh my God!
And you see there is a halfling, a woman. She's like pretty muscular and built. She has a full plate armor on the side. She's not wearing it now, but she was up when you came in and said that. She was like, saw you. She has her hand close to this long sword, or short sword, next to her. And she has this wooden shield close by as well. And she says, I see, Shelton, this must be one of those friends you lost.
Normally, they don't sneak up on me like this as I slowly pick myself off the ground and dust myself off. As like the hammock like collapses and telescopes back into like a small box and then attaches to the armor.
She stands up and she pulls out she gets hands up, puts her hand out. She says, Seraphina Stoutshield at your service.
I already called dibs.
He will reach down and shake her hand and smirk at Shelton.
She goes, I've seen many an elves, but you look different. What, may I ask, type of elf are you?
Whoa, racist!
Yeah, well, why? Why?
Why? Because I am known for my genealogy trees, and I've seen wood elves, and silver hair. Are you from...
You've at least got to buy me dinner first. You can't just have to.
She laughs, and she tosses you a ration. She's like,
that ration's not gonna do. Do I look cheap to you?
Hey, this is all I got. She goes.
Scott goes over and picks up the ration and starts eating it.
It's interesting because I did run into earlier in my many days ago 2 brothers who looked distinctly like you, and I was just asking because they were saying they were looking for their brother, and if I've seen anybody, and just happens here you are. It's interesting.
Very strange. Why did they say they were looking for their brother?
They said that he's lost. He's fell into the wrong crowd, and his father was looking for him to come back to the family. He ran away, and they're just asking to help and bring him home.
Huh. And you believe that?
I don't believe much, but I will take their word for it. I'm not going to... I said I will tell this person if I see them that you were looking for them, and they wished me good luck and went on their way.
I see. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's good to know. I'll let an elf who is their brother know that if I see them.
No problem. I didn't mean to cause you any harm or make you feel unwanted. I'm going to be leaving pretty soon if you care to join me where I'm going to Excelsior. And she starting to pack up.
I'll look over at Shelton and say, is that where...
Yeah, that's where our friends were trying to get to before we got lost in that crazy dust storm, so like...
Okay. Yeah, let's head there then.
Okay.
Yeah,
why don't you guys roll me a D6 as you guys are making your way, and this will be how many hours, and we'll go back to Kiergan. Kiergan.
D6. You want to roll this one, or you still having issues?
I can... 5 hours.
5 hours. Yeah, it's a pretty long trip. You got some downtime. If you guys want to do anything in that middle of that downtime, you can. But let's go to Kiergan right now. Kurgan,
Hey, me.
what do you want to do?
Well, now that little limber scamp has run off the other way, why the fuck did we even come in this cave to begin with? To find some guy? Was it...
These fishermen were disappearing, and you followed a young fisherman who heard that something weird was going on this island, and you went to go help find out if he's okay. And you found him skewered on the back of this Cadaver Collector.
I'm just gonna, like, start to leave, I guess, and then I'm gonna say, hey, you find any cool stuff on these dead guys?
Who are you talking to? The Cadaver Collector?
Cadaver Collector.
Okay.
Well, who else am I gonna talk
Well,
to?
I don't know. You got Jay and you got
They're
Jay
unresponsive.
Yeah, they're not responsive. So
Yes, I have. Look at here.
and he has this like different rings on this chain that he has around him. He collects little trinkets and he puts on there.
This one had a great set of diamond teeth.
There's your tits for a second. I was like, whoa, nice.
Diamond teeth.
That sounds
They were just-
extremely expensive and probably not at all a good idea to have, but wasn't this guy just like a fisherman? How did a fisherman just afford diamond teeth?
No, this
Don't hate the
was
player,
an
hate the
object
game.
that was passing by. Our master took him when he wasn't looking, killed him right away, and I skewered him and took his teeth.
His diamond teeth. That is a decision to say the very least.
And
What
he-
time do you get diamond teeth at? 2:30.
Oh my god.
You got your orders from this guy. Make sure that portal is closed, and don't let anyone through.
Yeah. And he turns around.
I will. And you'll tell the master when he needs me to let me know.
Yep, I will do that.
And he walks back into the cave. And as you're outside, the sun is starting to rise. The water's lapping against the beach, and the boat that was supposed to take you back, that anchored out, is no longer there.
God damn it. And do I see it anywhere at all?
You see, there are boats that have been brought onto shore and hidden among the bramble and branches. Many different boats. Looks like there's many fishermen that were brought here and killed.
Okay, can I find a boat and, like, make a sign out of bits and pieces of it to be like, monster in cave?
Sure. Yeah, definitely.
Do I have to do, like, some sort of...
What language?
Common.
Okay, good. Because if it was like Elven, it would be really long. I don't think...
It's usually some of the bones
also,
nearby.
my point here is that it's the common language, meaning that it's the language most everyone knows, so...
It's true.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're doing that. You're making signs on the beach for monster in the cave. Are we doing any downtime over here in at the campsite, or at walking? Actually, you got 5 hours of walking. Any downtime?
Yeah, I just rolled a wisdom.
14.
14, yeah.
Okay. You make a connection, and so where are we now? This looks interesting.
I know less and less every time I speak to you. So,
Are you talking to your sword again?
in my mind.
Yeah.
I'm feeling my mind.
So much funnier when it's not. What does it even say to you?
Oh my god. See, my thoughts aren't even my own anymore.
I know.
Everything can be...
So you need better travel partners. That one over there can be quite annoying.
It's very perceptive. He seems to have like detect thoughts on every time.
I swear. And
Chilton sneezes. Are you talking about me over there?
No, Shelton, I'm not doing anything. I'm just walking here. Is that...
You're really looking hard at your sword, but you're making uncomfortable eye contact with it.
I think you're just seeing things. Maybe the heat's getting to you.
What do you have planned? Where are we going and what are we doing?
I am just along for the ride. I think we're headed to someplace somewhere. Our fearless leader, Shelton, is leading us there.
Is that?
What do you mean no service? How does Google Maps not have service right now?
And obviously, he has no idea where he's going either.
Well, good luck to you. I'll be seeing you in a little bit. And he stays quiet. Is there anything, Shelton, you want to do?
No, I think I've done my best.
Okay. In 5 hours, you make your way to a small fishing village. There's a sign that says Celidar, Selidar, and
it's just like it's S-I-L in my foot.
there is many docks, and people are tying their boats and taking fish off their boats and setting it up and cleaning them and weighing them and putting them in crates.
Something's fishy about this town. I look over at Arendelle, expecting a reaction from my pun.
I'm just gonna look at you and... Hey, okay.
Get it? Something's fishy about this town.
Okay.
Because it's a play on words.
No. No, I get it. I understand.
You got it? So make sure.
Yeah,
that was pretty good. Pretty well said.
I was, don't quit your day job.
I mean, I make a lot of money in the day job, so it makes sense.
But that was great. That was great. Okay, so.
There's this center of town. There's many different buildings that you could go to. There's the docks where people are working. There is shops. What do you guys want to do?
I mean, we got enough stuff from the poison shop. We just gotta figure out where the hell our friends are at. Do you have like ace skulls on your track or anything like that?
For tracking, I do not think I have much for tracking. I do have I Phantom Steed for movement.
Make a horse?
I can make a horse. It's like a little shadow horse.
I mean, something, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like really that useful right now, I'd say. I also have Unseen Servant. I have Alarm. I mean, yeah, I don't really have any tracking spells, though.
I mean, we could probably just talk to some of these people here. Like, our group does tend to look kind of distinctive, just thinking out loud, you know?
Very true. Yeah.
Like, just ask for the blue guy with horns, the bald giant with tattoos, or I'm pretty sure the man's a corpse. Like, I would bet dollars to donuts. Like, yeah, he's a little cold to the touch. Excuse me there, fair. I look closer at whatever I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Woman?
No, I be Oscar Whalebone Harrington to you. You could call me Whalebone. Now, what can I do for you?
Whalebone?
Whalebone.
Not bone.
He's got like a bone in his nose, like right in the center. And
okay.
Yeah. And he's got these tattoos all about him. He looks to be in his more like upper 40s, lower 50s. He's got these painted blue paint colors all over him. And he goes, "What can I do for you?"
We're looking for a man.
That's
well,
good.
not really a man, but
I don't go that way.
That was... I already established I won't bone.
So, you're looking for a man.
God damn it. This is why I don't talk to people. I'm looking for he's like yay high. He's fucking jacked. He's the hero of my people. Okay. He's like blue. He's got horns. Security, you might have heard of him.
Say no more. I recognize that man. He went with that tall fellow and the guy who looks like he could use some sun.
Yeah, the pale guy.
Ah, yes. Yes, he went over after Gavin. Gavin took off, and one of our fishermen took him to the island. Why? Something wrong?
No, we're his friends.
Yes, go see Jonah. Go see Jonah over there. I think it was him who took them there.
Did he get swallowed by a whale?
Is Sunset Evans? No, Mr. Sunset. He's our village chef, but he's great at fishing. Now, why would he get swallowed by a whale?
This is a fishing village. Like, if you weren't good at fishing, I'd be really questioning you. Like, what do you do all day?
Well, there's lots of different things. There's teaching, there's making sails, there's fixing boats, There's plenty of things to do in a fishing village other than fishing.
Right. Say, how are you guys interested in a business opportunity?
What kind of business? I own a store. How about you come on over to my crafts shop right down the road there.
Right down the road?
Right there.
Right there. Right down the road.
No.
Yeah.
Go to the left.
You can pop in for a second. Like, I mean, are we in a rush? I'm talking about buddy behind us. Sorry, not you.
Ah, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess
We're in a rush. We're in a rush.
I don't think we're in that much of a rush. I mean, what?
Oh, we might as well take a peek.
Yeah.
All right,
You go to the
to the
craft
shop.
shop.
If you
Please tell me the interior is like a pottery barn.
no, are you going to his shop?
Yes, we're going to a shop.
As you go, is there are these? He makes crafts out of bones, and he has like weird art out of bones. He's got he's got forks, spoons, knives, swords, shields, anything that you can think of that can be made out of bones. This guy is your man. What do you be looking for? This is a great wind chime.
It's a little macabre. Have you ever considered any other mediums? Just thinking out loud here.
He taps your metal chest. He's like, how about you?
Is that a threat?
No, I'm just saying, looks like you use metal and I use bone. We each have our own
Yeah, I use other
artistic
things
material.
too. I use wood, I use clay.
Well,
I
let's
mean,
see what
on
you can
occasion
do
I'll
out
use a
of
bone,
this.
but like you only use bone, man. Like this is
You talk
Why?
a good game. Let me see what you can make out of this bone. And he hands
Oh, you want to see what I can make out of this bone?
Yeah.
Is that a fucking challenge?
Go ahead. Roll me an investigation. He hands you a bone.
19, and I'm going to use a flash of genius to get +5 to this.
Okay. So it's 24. And then roll me a D100
Alright.
for your gnomish luck.
Ooh.
Yeah. So very good. What were you trying to make out of this thing?
What was Sheldon trying to make out of this? He was making a miniature statue of himself.
Okay. All right.
We'll see what.
So
Yeah.
it looks like you, but something goes horribly wrong when you try to use it. What happens?
What goes wrong with it is the nose is just oddly too big. It's like you can see what he was going for, but he just put a little too much on the nose. You can tell like fuck, that's almost perfect, but you just gotta fix that.
He laughs, he slaps you on the shoulder. He's like, that is very good. I like that. Let me put it up here. And he takes it and he puts it on his shelf.
Wait, no, you paid me for that.
Oh, okay. Here you go. And he hands it back to you.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you want to do at my shop?
Is there anything else I'm gonna do in the shop? I look over to Airville.
I thought you were just. You made it.
I didn't even talk. Do you want like any bone swords? I mean, you like that
I
sword?
don't
Is like
think-
bone swords good for you too?
He
I don't
actually
think
has
those
these.
are very good for me.
Yeah, he has these spoons that have like "Welcome to
Oh, is this a-
Celadar" on it. And he's got.
The fucking collector spoon with like the
Yes,
cities on them.
exactly. It's exactly it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you know, my grandma does collect those.
Oh, these are a hot item with the ladies.
Whoa. How much we talking? I'll trade you my statue for one of your bones.
Deal.
All right, I shake his hand.
He hands you one.
Anyways, where's the guy who can take us to the island where the other guys went?
He might be home by now. You better hurry up.
Oh, fair enough. That was that way?
No, to the left.
Oh, okay, my bad.
There you go. And as you go by, you see it was Joe.
I don't know if this is safe to eat with as I'm looking the spoon over as we're leaving.
It's way too small of a spoon for eating.
But I don't think this is sanitary.
You see, it is Jonah. He's carrying a crate, puts it on this wagon, and he's grabbing in another box as you come up to where he's at, and he looks up to you, and he's like, "May I help you? You're looking right at me. Do I know you?"
Yes, it is me, Glenn. Don't you remember?
I do not.
Our sweet summer love tryst? We spent all day by the lakeside. My arms around your arms. No, you don't know us.
He's like, I don't have time for any of this dilly dally.
Neither do I. We're gonna go to that one place where you
work to do. And
where the fisherman's disappeared.
He's not in any mood right now, and he moves his cart around you and is heading off.
Oh, you're
I'll
definitely
give you
not
a
a bard.
spoon. I entice him with food.
He pays it no mind. I rolled a 1.
Oh, come on.
On a demeanor, I rolled a 1. That means he's not happy. He's not receptive to anything that you do.
Aaron, you talk to this guy. I'll back you up, Aaron. I'll be right behind you.
Yeah, he's...
After you
This real quick.
already ruined the conversation. What was the same
You can figure it out, man. I'm going to take a piss real quick. You guys keep going. Why is your books all still here? But
Look, we just want to get to the place where you sent the tiefling, the blue tiefling. You know?
Yes. I waited, and he never came back.
You waited for him to come back to this place?
I told him I'd wait here for an hour outside the island, and they never emerged, and I heard a loud banging noise, and no offense, I have had enough. We've lost too many fishermen around here, and I have family to feed. I had family to feed, so I came back.
Could you drop us off over there too? They're pretty dear friends to us, and we'd like to...
I cannot. I have a family, once again. It's getting dark. It's too treacherous to leave right now. Unfortunately, I can't do it. Maybe you can find somebody else.
not even for a Scooby snack?
In the morning, come see me. Maybe I'll feel different.
Maybe you'll feel different in the morning. I mean, like, if you're having us wait until the morning, then wouldn't it be at least, like,
maybe you
to give us
not
an
that
answer?
friend of yours. I just can't. No. Too
Not
much.
the friend of mine?
The one in the armor.
What did I do?
You don't like my...
I don't
mean,
like
he's
how
an
he
acquired taste.
just came.
What?
Sorry. I'm not in the right frame of mind. I just lost a friend. Many friends. Many of my coworkers and family. They're...
Yeah.
Well, I hope you find him.
We
This
did.
is shoulder being
Could
He just
Could
never
we
understand.
borrow your boat then and sail ourselves?
There's plenty of boats you can purchase.
Who else does
That's my livelihood.
trips?
Hey, Aaron, I wave him over real quick. Aaron, I'm here. I just steal his boat.
No. Who else does
What's he gonna
trips?
do? Chase after us? He doesn't have a boat.
Who else does trips to the island other than yourself?
There is a woman beside you. She's got this priest robes on. She comes up to you and she's like, "Hi," and give me a religion check. Both of you can give me a religion check.
All right. 8.
Okay, not good.
Can I give you like a history check?
No, religion. Yeah, you guys. She's wearing some type of religious symbol necklace. You don't know what it is. And she says, "I apologize. Our community is on edge. We have going through a lot here. Many of our fishermen have disappeared, and it finds out that some bodies have washed on shore. Something's going on. So
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the reasons why we're trying to get to the island, because our friends are out there and there's a very good chance that they might die if whatever's been killing those fishermen is not stopped.
you can have one of my boats. It is right there. It's a small little vessel. It'll take you and 2 others if you need to. Whatever you can do to help our community, it is yours.
Shelton just thinks back
Do our best.
on the pussy wagon, the folding boat lost. Man, that would have been so nice right now.
Oh, God. Is the halfling with
Sorry,
us?
did you call your boat the
the
pussy
halfling
wagon?
went
Yes.
into town.
It's not a wagon.
She said she's got.
It's even
she's gonna
better.
pray. She has to do her prayers.
Are we bringing the halfling with us?
Oh, sorry, you're asking me? I thought you were asking her.
Yeah, did you
I mean,
want
we
to bring the
can.
halfling?
Hey, yo! You want to come hang with us in this new boat?
She's moved into town out. You can't see her anymore. She left you guys as you went to see Whalebone's shop. She took off.
Well, I mean, we could go hunt her down, but honestly, I just want to meet up with the rest. And just, I mean, we could. Do you think we should? I'll let you be the CEO in this situation.
Well, probably not. I mean, we don't know. I mean, they said there was a loud bang, so we probably got to get there pretty soon.
Oh, you know there was a loud bang, am I right? High five.
Hold on.
I'm not high-fiving you.
Don't leave me hanging.
Get on the boat, Shelton.
I'm waiting. I will not move until you high five. My arm is firmly it's locked in. Tuesday engage high five procedure. And then like, the armor locks and he's like, I don't get to rest.
Just like completely like defeated.
I literally cannot move my arm back down until you high five me.
It does a mage hand high five.
Yeah.
That counts.
Damn it.
Honestly, that's cooler.
So she jots down some directions on a piece of paper, hands them to you, and you get into the boat. Why don't you roll
Tuesday,
me...
decipher this map.
What's that?
I'm talking to my android.
Oh.
Soul.
I need a survival, maybe? No, nature? Yeah, give me a nature for landmarks.
Yeah.
Roll me a nature for landmarks.
18.
Ooh, beautiful. Okay, so you got the landmarks.
25.
And... Oh! No problem. Just roll me a d4 for how many hours it took.
I rolled very high.
Oh!
Damn, man, you really do.
Okay. So, 4 hours. So, Kiergan, you have some downtime here. You just made this beautiful sign out of wreckage of boats in what's washed up ashore. What do you want to do?
And I try and figure out if any of these boats are seaworthy, while also wrangling in the two fucking comatose idiots who are somehow walking off in separate directions.
Yeah.
Like, one of them's eating sand, the other one's just like
Actually,
face first in a pool of water.
So, you put Jay on one of the mules or donkeys.
You put him on a leash like a leash giant.
Wait, we brought the donkeys along here to the island?
Yeah.
No wonder the guy fucking left us. We brought fucking donkeys on his boat.
Talk about making an ass of yourself.
And that was a good one. So, you roll me an investigation. See
Alright,
if you find
investigation.
anything.
Can I have one of the donkeys help me out to give me advantage?
No, you cannot.
I might as well ask. That's
I
only a
know.
12.
It's not work.
It smells something with its mighty mule nose.
So you got a 12?
Yeah, just a 12.
Okay. So yeah, some of these are pretty beat up. Nothing really seaworthy. And in 4 hours, you see
What about B-worthy?
on the distance coming your way. It is Arundel and Shelton.
What do you mean turn left here? I think we turn left over there.
Can I make like a... Can I
Just hear us
alter
shouting
my,
at each other in the
resume
distance.
to still work, or
What's that?
I don't have one.
does my... Oh, do neither of the people on that boat have a magic wristband?
Nope.
Nope.
Fuck.
Nope.
Okay. I guess I break apart some of the boats here and I just light them on fire somehow. Try
Okay.
and like get a smoke signal going.
Yep. Okay.
Aaron, do you see that?
I do.
I told you you take a right there.
But you also see a sign that says, what did the sign say?
The sign says "Monster in Cave."
Monster in cave.
Ooh, I don't know if we should go there. Aaron, no, there's monster.
Not too bad.
Where are they seeing this sign? Do they have like a spyglass or some shit?
No, they're coming closer. They could.
I didn't make a fucking billboard.
I thought
It sounds to me like the Hollywood sign is what I imagined.
Yeah.
I meant like I just rip apart some of the boards and like bang them into place with like nails
Oh, I bet
on
you
the
bang
boats or
them.
whatever and just like carve words into the boards with like a dagger or something.
Okay. All right. I misinterpreted. I thought you were making a big SOS.
No, I thought you were doing like a full Hollywood sign with like
Me-
pieces of wood.
Oh, we all had our
No,
own
I'm not
ideas.
making a full Hollywood sign.
Okay. We had 4 hours.
Do not enter monster in cave. It's just
Neon signs. Okay.
Don't monster enter inside.
So are you going on shore here, or what are you doing?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Are you
there
sure
you go.
we should? There's a monster though.
The
Yeah, they
monster's
were fine.
only in the cave, you idiot! I scream from the shore.
Wait, do you see that blue dot on the Is that Kerrigan?
I do a funny little dance so that they know it's me.
Oh,
Is he
nice.
flossing?
I bring out all my swords.
Oh, it's definitely
Like
carrion.
a porcupine. It has
It's
to be.
definitely carrion.
I put ice cubes. He's building ice cubes in the water.
I guess we should. He's a hero of our people, so it probably makes sense.
Okay, so your ship comes to shore. What are you guys doing?
I'm like, hey, finally, God, where have you guys been? Shelton, you were like with us near the sandstorm, right? Then you just disappeared.
Dude, the sandstorm got really intense. You saw it. Like,
The
it was
sandstorm
dust
was like
everywhere.
6, maybe 7 scorpion people, and we killed them pretty quick. Did you like get buried or something?
No, maybe.
Okay, yeah, well that makes sense. We are kind of short. Anyway, how's it going with you, Arundel?
Yeah. It's been a while. It's definitely been a while.
It has. How'd you even get? Oh yeah. Also, Charles and Jay here, they're kind of like zoned out. Also, I bought a donkey.
Oh, I remember the donkey.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were there for that.
I
Yeah.
was there for that. I was there for that.
But I've got a donkey, and I like him. He does a good job of carrying
How
my
much
stuff.
do you like him?
And people. What was that?
Nothing. I was making an innuendo.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, our Lord and Savior Tyrion.
Okay, well, since you apologized. How
What do you
big
guys
is the
want to
boat
do?
did they bring? Is it big enough for all of us, including
Yes.
the donkey?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. Alright, I lead the donkey that is carrying Jay on his back
Yup.
onto the boat while I just have like Charles in one of those like baby carrier things
Yeah.
strapped to my chest made out of
Baby
like
Bjorn.
I don't
That's
know,
awesome.
leaves or something.
Nice.
What is it, a baby Bjorn?
Yeah.
Is that what they're
Yeah.
called?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have him in a
Oh.
Bjorn like hanging off my chest.
Oh
Question.
man.
I think we were supposed to kill whatever monster it is that is terrorizing this fisherman.
Oh,
towards
I
the
don't-
town.
I don't really remember that, but what I do remember is that in there is a portal to Avernus, but it's like a portal from Avernus. You can't go in that way. The
Okay.
thing in there is it's like a giant
Oh, I can jury rig
guy
something
with
there.
bones
Come
and
on.
stuff.
Let me
What was
crack
that?
at it. Come on, let me get a track. I could probably rig away to reverse
Is there
it.
any monsters actually on this island?
I mean, I've been walking around for a while around the island itself. I don't think there's any monsters, but there is this big metal thing in there that likes to collect corpses.
Are
Does
they
it have like a bunch of
fisherman
like
corpses?
gems and chains on it?
You know what? I had a look earlier. It looked like from one of the corpses it had taken trinkets in the form of diamond teeth.
Ooh.
So are they fisherman corpses then?
I mean, some of them are. Some of them are merchant corpses as well. I didn't really, stop to rifle through their stuff, as there was like a giant metal guy with like cadavers hanging off of him.
Is
I mean, you
he
probably
just
could've.
like, does he just kill them or something like that? Like what?
Well, he kills them if they if they get too close to the cave, or rather get in the cave. And like he's got a bunch of spikes on his body, and he like just like hangs them on him like a winter feast's ornament tree.
Let's see. So
No, no, Christmas tree?
I
Is-
don't know what Christmas is, but where I'm from, it's like the winter solstice is like pretty much all the time. So
Oh.
we just usually have a 1 year thing, just like a winter feast.
They're right in the middle of July, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the one. I mean, though, we could probably take it.
I mean,
You guys have
probably, but
secrets?
I don't think I could have taken it on my own with these two fucking invalids.
Well, if we tie them to the mast of this boat here, they won't wander off anywhere. I think we take it, because, I mean, this portal leads into Avernus. I'm certain I can rig up some
From
sort of
Avernus
reverse.
to here.
Yes,
From
I
Avernus
get
to
that.
here, not
I
the
get
other
that.
way around.
But do you know what I do? I do magic. I do science. I can figure out how to adjust the weave so we reverse it.
Did you just
Well,
say
we might
I
as well
do
try.
magic to an actual wizard?
Not to you.
It was too cute.
I mean, you guys are both pretty smart. We might as well try it.
I think we can get it. It's pretty easy. You know, like, if you said what you said it is, do I recognize this description at all?
Roll me intelligence.
Hell yeah. 8.
No.
Wait, what-
You
what is he
really
rolling
make out
intelligence for?
exactly what he's talking about.
What is he rolling intelligence for?
To recognize what he's talking about?
Yeah, kind of deduce what he's saying and what is actually there.
Can I take a crack at it?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll me an intelligence.
Here we go. 17.
Okay, so you're familiar with portals, but portals can be finicky things. So what he's saying is pretty basic what a one-way portal would be. It's sort of like you can go through one way, but there's no way to go the other way.
Okay.
Well, we could probably reverse it. With you do magic, I do magic. So, like, if we both put our heads together, give us a nice shortcut instead of having to walk all the way around. I don't know you, but my legs are killing me.
I'm wondering why the fishermen were going to this cave then, for them to get killed. If this robot thing is not traveling outside of the cave, then why are they going into the cave?
Maybe it was like their local fuck spot.
You know, I was talking with you just for a second. My mistake. Okay, let's go talk to the guy and see if we're gonna attack him.
Okay. As you enter the cave, Kurgan, you're leading the way, showing them. And my internet's so slow today. All right. There you go. So, you see the Cadaver Collector. Picture's right there. What do you guys want to say to it? He is pretty much just walking back and forth, meandering.
Well, I mean, first I want to ask, I heard from the fishermen that many of them have died to a monster on this island. And I'm wondering if that happens to be you.
I collect the bodies. My master has done most of the slaughtering.
Who's your master?
My master is right there.
Okay, it's like something.
Where's he pointing? Out of character, like, where's he pointing at?
Where's he pointing?
Charles.
No one. Charles did most of the slaughtering?
And he nods his head.
This is my master.
Charles slaughtered a bunch of fishermen?
Yes.
Can I insight that? Like, that doesn't even make sense. Like,
Yeah,
like,
go ahead.
I never really thought about that. I thought he was just a crazy robot.
I mean, definitely crazy.
Like,
Definitely robot.
do I need like a deception roll or something like that? Or,
Yeah, he's going to...
You know, I would love a flash of genius right now as well.
Oh, do you need one? No.
I think so, if he passes.
E +5. There you go.
All right, he's got a 14.
Okay,
So
I'll
your
even need it.
insight-
Fine.
It's hard to tell because he's
You don't
made
need
of
it.
metal, but
I would have think so
he doesn't
do I
look-
know?
it doesn't look to be lying, but it's hard for you really to tell, like, if he looks to be telling the truth, but really, it's very hard to
Wait,
tell.
I rolled above him on his deception, so like, does that mean that he's telling the truth, or is he not?
I'm not saying that was deception.
There's nothing else you could roll.
That's it. So like for you, he's not. It doesn't seem. He could be confused, but not lying, or he could be telling the truth.
Okay, so what did I gain from that inside roll?
That he's not lying, purposely.
Okay,
That's what you gained.
I don't know if he's lying. I guess this is what I'll say to everybody.
He could be. He could be wrong. He's not intelligent. He could be led astray.
Well, that's clear.
That's great, you know.
All right.
You're leading this moment right now. What do you want? What do you want to do? What are you thinking?
I have no idea.
Big, huge, good.
I mean, because that just overcomplicates things by a mile. Jay is in a trance right now,
Yeah. So is Charles.
and he was pointing at Jay as his
He's-
master.
Pointing at Charles.
Pointing at Charles as his master. Have you checked to see if it's actually Charles?
You're talking to him.
I'm talking to Kig.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
talking to me? What did you say, sorry?
Have you checked to see if it's actually Charles? It's not like some weird doppelganger or something like that?
No, I
do
can
an
believe that he
insight
did that.
check on the Charles that we have here,
Yeah.
DM?
He said that they slaughtered a bunch of people. He seems very confused because he's saying that that's pretty, I mean, supposedly that's normal. He doesn't understand why we're not, like, we don't understand that.
Can I do an a insight check
Yeah.
on the Charles that we have to see if it's the same one, DM?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, sweet. I mustn't have heard you when you said it before. That's a total of 5.
Yeah. Seems to be the Charles you always knew and loved.
Loved him?
I think he's the same. Well, he's like, it's like the more like the type of love that you love your friends. Like,
Yeah.
for example, I love Jay, I love Charles, I love Arundel, I love Tex, and I love Tim.
I mean, who doesn't love Tex? He's the greatest character.
You knew him for a total of 5 minutes.
I was out of character, I said that.
Okay, well that's this is very strange. Then I'll say to the robot, Charles is your master, and he slaughtered all of the fishermen and merchants.
I mean, who doesn't commit a little genocide every now and again?
He has orders from his master.
What is his master? Who is his master?
Lord Vecna.
So he got
Ow.
orders from Vecna
Oh.
to slaughter a bunch of fishermen.
He is the eye, and he is the hand.
And
Well,
he points
the Lord
to
works
Jay.
in mysterious ways.
I see.
I look at Jay's stump of an arm. Like very
So-
shoddily mangled, like potential prosthetic. Yep. He's the hand.
So you work for Vecna then?
Yes, we work for Vecna. Don't you?
One second.
Yes.
One sec. One sec. Look over.
As a DM, there will be a roll. There will be a roll.
You know what? Fucking.
Look over at Big and say, what the fuck did you just walk us into? Like, what the hell?
What did we miss? What did we miss? What did we
I'm gonna
miss?
lean
Holy
over to
shit.
my allies. I'm gonna lean over to my allies and be like, yeah, I really shouldn't be left alone because I'm most certainly not the smart one, okay? Like, I had 2 people.
Kurgan,
with
you're
me,
a genius.
one
Never doubt
civilized,
yourself.
One pretty
Okay,
smart,
you're-
and now they
Genius.
both.
You're just a terrible judge of character. You fell in with a background.
Yeah, it happens.
Kurgan, you're the hero that knows people. There's no way you're not. It just doesn't make sense.
I just don't know how to respond to you right now, Shelton.
Alright, well, kind of fucked. Time to attack the monster.
Yeah. Let me take a couple steps back first. You know, just yourself. Where's the maneuver right?
The
Here.
cadaver person steps back as well.
Okay, excuse me, pardon me. Yeah, you know, just
Reconvening with the,
we're just
master.
gonna hang out over here real quick with your master. You know.
You see, all of you can see this portal begin to start to dim.
Oh shit!
Alright,
Let me let you peek at the portal real quick. Sheldon's gonna try to like look at it and try to like see what he can do in order to fuck with it. Maybe try to mess with this arcane flow.
Looking for Arcana 25.
Arcana 25.
I think I can do that. I can do that too.
Plus 10. 20 plus Flash of Genius for 25!
Okay,
Let's go.
so you understand the intricacies of this portal. Now, by doing the Arcana check is kind of understanding this weave. It's high magic weave. The weaves are beginning to start to unravel, so it's very hard for you to disseminate what this is, but it is sort of like a Chinese finger trap. Like, you can go in one way, but if you try to go the other way, the portal kind of condenses in on, the weaves condense in on themselves and make it too small and cannot get you through the other way. It's the only way I can think about it.
No, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
Is there any way Shelton can try to manipulate it, or perhaps just hold it stable enough so Arundel can manipulate it so he can reverse it?
I could say let Arundel do an Arcana here. And
Okay,
he can roll a
what's mine?
25, and you roll a 25. You'll be able to stabilize it.
To roll a 25 too.
In not just stabilize it, but reverse it.
No, that's higher magic. You're stopping this thing from unraveling right now.
Okay.
That's first.
Oh my gosh. All right, that was silvery barbs that.
All right, Silvery Barb's that. He had a 14, and now with a plus 10, so let's see what he got here.
It's doable. It's definitely doable. And I have a flash of genius waiting.
There he goes.
Don't need to use it.
27. Okay, so same thing, you realize what it is. You are able to use your Arcana to stop it from going any further. So one person is holding it. Now, another person can... What do you guys want to do here?
If you could just keep your focus there, I'm going to connect and you see like several wires wrapped from my arms, like a little
Yep.
sort of tablet like flips out from like my gauntlet.
Yep.
I'm going to try to sort of get into it here and reverse the flow of the weave in order to not make it, continue making it a one-way, because making it a two-way, that would be borderline impossible because it is already established as a one-way Arcana flow. As you can already feel yourself there, the weave itself is woven in the Drew Breeze sort of method, and therefore, because of that,
Arendelle just started yelling, just do what you're gonna do, and he's straining as he's trying to hold this portal.
Okay, for you
okay,
to reverse the weaves, I'm looking for a 30 Arcana.
Oh, God.
all right, I roll these.
Can I do a dance in the background to give them
No.
You know what? I will burn another silvery bar.
Okay,
Let's go.
let's go. That was a 12. And that's a 13.
Hey, it's better. It's better.
Shit. Okay,
Yeah.
so short answer. I fuck that one.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's. Have you used a funnel before?
Yeah.
A funnel?
A funnel.
And
Occasionally.
Still
Maybe like
holding
a
it.
tube of toothpaste would be the better way to put it. The funnel end of a tube of toothpaste for right now. And we're
I
trying
don't
to
know
put the
what a tube of
toothpaste.
toothpaste is. I live in the wilds.
Well, it's a long tube that is filled with goo. In order that you can use to put upon a brush that you use for your teeth in order to keep your teeth clean, and as well as help the gum. That's neither here nor there.
Wait,
Never mind.
hold on. I thought a brush was like for your hair.
There's two
Okay,
types of. Well, there's a lot of types of brushes.
I think I have a way for us to get through.
You do?
Yeah.
one shot here, because then we're going to the Battle of the Outlands.
All right, so what I could do is I could create a tiny hut and use it as a shuttle to push us through. It cannot close around us because we are completely invulnerable inside the tiny hut
Oh, so you're countering the spatial magic with a...
with a force that is indestructible.
It's like Professor What?
Which even if it does try to seal itself, it will not be able to close and will continue to get pushed through.
I like it.
Professor
Yes.
what? I thought it was more like Doctor Whom.
No, that's his brother.
Man. It's strange that they have last names, even though they're both single.
So it can
Like different
house
last names.
9 people that are medium creatures in size.
Is that what you guys
Do we
can
bring
do?
Yeah.
Corpsey along with us? Seems pretty
I don't-
useful.
I don't think that's probably.
I don't think that's a good idea.
No? Okay, alright.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Okay, so what are we doing?
You just see me create like this almost invisible shadow, like shuttle thing, like, and as I'm
Can't be the
holding
mystery machine.
as I'm holding the portal open,
Yep.
it kind of formulates, and I'm like everybody get in, and like his
Okay.
voice is like straining.
Roll me
Roger that!
Roll me that Arcana 30 because you're holding the weaves with one part of your and then creating this other magic. I need an Arcana 30 here.
Do this. Just believe in yourself.
Oh my, okay, you know what?
Oh, gee.
I'll do it again.
What is-
The
Do
fucking
it.
mess with
Keep
it.
part of it. It's worth it. There's no way it backfires.
Oh yeah, it backfired.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Exactly.
all those good. And as you okay, so describe how this failed miraculously.
Oh my god, okay. So as everything was formulating, it's like I'm almost dual casting
Yeah,
while holding the portal open.
yeah.
The portal just starts to like strain and kind of shrink, and it's like it's being just pulled in, straining under the gravity of like the arcane weave. It just decombusts
Yeah.
itself,
Nice.
falls inward.
Yeah, and you look futilely as the portal blinks out of existence. And we will move you all now to the Battle of the Outlands as the Galugan named Glacius Frostheart steps out of the swirling snowstorm. The temperature around it drops drastically, causing the air to frost and crackle with cold energy. The storm seems to bend and swirl around the creature, as if exerting control over every element. The snowflakes that touch its form freeze instantly, crystallizing into intricate patterns on its armor. There, in front of it, a Rakdos army waits. It's 1 out of 5, so he has 1 hit point left. So who wants to be the first one to roll for the Rakdos?
Well, I was here for last week, so...
Let me in. The Rakdos are my people.
All right, go ahead. Why don't you roll a d20 against Gracious Storm? Frost.
Good night with me, guys. Someone else do it.
That's an 8, huh? All right, here we go. Here we go. Come on. 10. He conjures these spectral chains made out of ice that erupt out of the ground, ensnaring a whole front line of the Rakdos, binding them in place. Then these chains immobilize the whole battalion in front, making them defenseless against him. All right, I will roll, set the DC here. Come on. High. Oh, a 2. All right. Aw. Get a 2 or 1. Who's this? Who wants to? Arundel, why don't you go? There you go. So how does the Rakdos dispense of my Galugan?
They all just like have like this moment where they all like are frozen. Everything looks like it's all dire.
Yo.
And then one of them just like jerks forward, breaking out of the ice. Then all the rest of them just feel this like momentum as they all start to break out of the ice too, and rush forward. Like they stab the guy.
Yeah. They just
can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
The Rakdos are my special people.
Okay, go ahead. What's your special?
You think being bound by a chain? No! We rush forward with harder and more vigor!
And
the few things we enjoy.
Descend onto and just slaughter him in his army. Okay. And I guess that's where we'll leave you guys off this week.
The crystals of creation have revealed themselves. Evils emerge across the multiverse. The armies of the abyss gather. The Underdark's plans are near fruition. Chaos erupts across all spheres, and darkness descends on the planes. Alliances are forged in blood. The gods move avatars like pawns on a board, and unlikely heroes emerge to thwart the unstoppable. But will it be enough before the material plane crumbles? The hopes rest in a group of wayward adventurers. The Battle of the Outlands awaits.